Look at my heroes' levels. Looking at all of your heroes that you own in Dungeon Defenders is just such a satisfying thing. And this is only the beginning. Obviously, I'm super excited to have this guy actually at level 1. My Summoner leveled up to level 70 or so. My Barbarian being 50 now is awesome. I have a lot more work to do, but this already just feels super cool. But today, I do want to focus on my Squire getting back to the most important challenge of this series. And honestly, at this point, it's pretty much just going for level 100. I do want to get back on that. It's pretty much my main goal in the entire series. If I had to say what's the most important goal in the series at the moment, it's probably absolutely doing level 100 on a hero. It's cool. I actually didn't realize it. Wait, I didn't realize this. The game actually shows you whether you beat it in hardcore or not. So I actually beat Glitterhelm in hardcore mode. That's really cool to see. Now, do I want to grind Glitterhelm today? I feel like if I just grinded Glitterhelm hardcore, it would actually be super good. However, there are like other maps that I haven't really explored as much or done as much. I don't know how difficult things like City in the Cliffs are, things like the mining complex. This map looks awesome. It supports up to 6 defenders. That scares me. It probably means it's absolutely huge, but I kind of want to try it. I've just straight up never played any of these maps. Now, this one at least tells me the recommended hero level. The other ones don't tell me the recommended hero level, which kind of scares me. I don't want to take them on too soon. But you know what? I want to go for it. Like the mining, like this level looks awesome. We're going to try it on medium difficulty, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and let's check this out. Let's check out the mining complex for the first time ever for me personally. Look, I love the aesthetic. Like, what? There are so many cool Dungeon Defenders maps. These colors and the fans, the lava, the purple crystals, the gray asphalt rock. I'm excited. This has some crazy layers as well, as you can see. Am I on the low ground or the high ground here? It seems like the high ground. If I jump down here, no way. You guys can see. Look how far that crystal is. This is the same map? Are you kidding me? I've got to try it. That is unbelievable. This is the same map. How do I get all the way back up there? Is it gonna be 20 minutes of walking just to get around this map? Well, that part's gonna be a pain. But how freaking cool is this? I've never seen this. Here's the first chest on this map. Sorry, I'm really just blown away. 140 mana per chest. That'll be important to keep in mind. I don't know. Okay, here's a second chest. We'll grab everything. Can I use these to... Can I make this jump? No way. Talk about strategied movement. What is the best use of that? This is... Okay, hands down, this is the coolest map I've ever seen in Dungeon Defenders. How have I not played these yet? I've got to take advantage of these hyper cool maps. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna like die here in a sec if I'm not careful. It's embarrassing that I haven't played these maps ever. Like that's just... It's an embarrassment to Dungeon Defenders that I haven't tried out their most incredible maps like this. Okay, well, I'm not quite... well, wait a minute. I'm a little stuck here. Can I jump over to this? No way. The parkour begins. Oh, that is awesome. This almost just feels like a different game. Like, this feels like Dungeon Defenders 2. This feels like what Dungeon Defenders 2 wanted to be. Like, just essentially the same game, but with more scale and increased complexity and difficulty. We just already had it in Dungeon Defenders 1. There's 4 crystals on this map. Okay, let's actually start thinking strategy instead of just being flabbergasted by the mechanics of everything. Is this this seems like the Defender's Forge area. We'll grab this chest. What is this cool little... The lighting here is just beautiful. Okay, I have no idea what is going to be considered a choke point on this map. I'm just going to have to try to learn. I'm really bad at, I guess, geometry in terms of understanding high ground and low ground and, like, where things are going to gather at. I'm going to try my best. Like, if these minions come out of here, where's, like, the nearest crystal they're headed to? Like, up here, I assume? And then if those come out over there, where are they headed to? Over there? But, like, where are the choke points where I can actually, like... It's, safely put stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a like harpoon here, I guess, and start building stuff around this area. Is a slice and dice here too silly? I feel like mana and stuff. Okay, we'll just start with that, I guess, but that's only seems like the beginning. I just know that I'm gonna have to play this map like multiple times to actually... This feels, obviously, it supports 6 heroes. This is not supposed to be a solo map. Yet here I am trying to solo it. We'll see if it's even possible. This is going to be a trial and error map, guys. I know that I'm not going to beat it this time, but I'm just going to learn a lot, trying to learn the most I can, and just be astounded at what's even possible in Dungeon Defenders 1. Okay, this is the other side. I just looped around. So that one goes up there, and I have the harpoon and the slice and dice up here. This one has to come over here. So if I go ahead and place a slice and dice like here, and then like a harpoon turret to back it up, I guess, right? Like we're just gonna try stuff, okay? We're just gonna try stuff. And then that seems to be the high ground. The high ground spawns. It seems like there's only these two. I feel like there's literally only 2 high ground spawns. Let me double check though. Let me walk over. There's only 4 spawns in general on this map. I feel so slow, so slow. My hero speed is killing me here. But I think I guess I kind of deserve it. I don't know. We'll see. This is such a cool, dude. Are you kidding me? Man, the art and beauty of this map is just unbelievable. Okay, there's a lot of crystals down here. Can mobs come down there? Oh no, that's kind of terrifying. Let's grab these 2 chests on this rickety little board while I'm here. We've got wyverns where I don't know where they're going to come in from. There's 8 wyverns coming in and 2 ogres on the first wave, so clearly a very hard map. We've got a spawn there, a spawn over there, a spawn there, spawn. Both the top spawns are taken care of. This spawn I need to take care of. The question is, what's the best way to do so? I'm probably going to go ahead and just place a slice and dice here and a harpoon here. That's kind of my only strategy so far. Just slice and dices and harpoons and just see how that works. Now I'll follow this path, grab the chest down here, and then also see if there's another choke point that I can abuse. That would be the ideal situation. There is the crystal over here. If they make it all the way over here, I think my best bet is to go ahead and just put a slice and dice here and then a harpoon here. So if they make it all the way over here, I'll have protection for this crystal still. Here's another chest. Thankfully, I gotta find all the chests possible. There does become an issue of me running out of mana here, though, pretty soon, which is gonna suck. I think the biggest thing is gonna be the wyverns. I just have no idea where they're coming from. So unless I have a straight-up harpoon in front of every single gem, they're just gonna get killed probably by the wyverns. There's not really much I can do about that. This seems like the easiest spawn. This seems like the easiest one so far. So I can just go ahead and place a slice and dice. And I probably could have just a bouncer blockade, honestly. This seems like the literal easiest zone. I can just go ahead and this could just be guarded. And that'll be taken care of. There'll be no issues there, I assume. That seems like the easiest one to guard. Are there 3 levels? Like 3 floors, if not more? Oh, man. That's what's so crazy to me is how many floors there are on this map is unbelievable. I can't imagine trying to do this on insane difficulty and having to deal with the time limit. That seems disgusting. I need to grab this final chest before I'm actually comfortable with just starting, which I think the chest is gonna be up here. If not, we'll have to hit the low ground. Yeah, okay, it's up here, which is nice. Over here, hidden in between the tracks. There we go. We'll take that mana. And I think that should be enough for, let me place one more little blockade down on this super low section. I don't want to fall in the lava and lose my mana. That's a huge fear here. Oh my god, that is not what I wanted to do. I don't want to get blasted away that much. Okay, that's fine though. I just want to come back down. Let me back down. Thank you. Everything. I feel so small in this giant map. This is actually the exact area I wanted to go to, which is hilarious. Okay, so right over here is perfect. I'll go ahead and place... wait. Ooh, I kind of shouldn't have done that. Let me actually sell it. Let's just do double harpoon. Double harpoon. Guys, I'm not confident about this, but we're out of mana. Let's start the wave. Combat phase, my first ever on Tally Mining Complex. I don't think this is going to go super well, but I want to test it. How much HP? Only 40k HP? As long as every section is covered, the minions aren't that strong. As long as everything is like protected. Only on medium difficulty. Okay, something's under attack. It's probably a... I have to go for the wind, probably. Wait, no! There's minions coming from over here! Oh, no. I can't. Yeah. So that's the issue with a map this big. I think I'm gonna have to try this again. Oh, man. I did not get very far. Yeah, wyverns. I'm gonna have to try this again and just put a harpoon turret. Just screw the slice and dices wave one. That was a mistake. I'm just gonna restart. We had a process. That's okay. I'm gonna do a harpoon in front of every crystal. That will be our starting dumb strat. This map is just so unbelievably ginormous that I'm just been so lost in it. But you know what? we're going to try to play around that and just focus on setting up stuff around the crystals as opposed to the entrances. That'll essentially just give us 4 things to protect, you know, like 8 choke points maybe. If you do, I guess this has more than that, right? Because you have 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. So lots of pathways, but I'm going to go ahead and put a harpoon turret. We'll do one like this. Take care of both directions. And then we'll also do one like, probably like this. Is that one going to be able to take care of both directions well enough? Hopefully is honestly my main bet, but there we go. That's it for now. For that one, we'll move on to the next. I'm going to save you guys the time. This is going to take me multiple minutes to just run around, honestly, and place all these. I'm essentially just going to be placing harpoons facing back to back at each crystal, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. All right, this should be good enough. I should be strong enough, okay? This time, I promise, okay? Ogre arrives immediately. Let's see where he's at, okay? Where you at, big Ogre? This way? I think he's headed this way, okay? Let's try to... Okay, we're going to see where he's at, okay? Yep, perfect. That's exactly what I meant to do. We're right close to the Ogre now, 100%. Okay, he's over here, I think. He's below me. We're going to drop down on top of the... Wait, look at all this mana. What the hell? Okay. Drop down perfectly on top of all of this mana and the Ogres. We're going to place a slice and dice here, exactly where I need it. Perfect location. Honestly, I'm kind of memeing, but my harpoons... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, come on, though. What's going on up there, buddy? What could possibly hit? It's so far. Every time there's an issue with a crystal, it's a goddamn marathon to even make my way up there. Okay, we'll see what's going on. Okay, no problems. Just some, you know, some lousy wyverns. Not a big deal. This is easily my least protected section, so let's go ahead and fix that as these guys are coming in. Kind of hot. Dude, the harpoons actually are just OP, though. They're actually OP. It's not even a problem. This is actually way easier than I expected. Let's just go ahead and place this here. Just strew those kobolds. They're going to be a problem. Okay, easy peasy. Not even difficult. We're going to get rid of this one. Should we do another one, though, for wyverns coming in? I guess. I don't know. It seems like a waste. You know what? I'm the king of wastes, okay? We're going to go for it. We're going to put... slice and dice here. This is pretty much my strat at every single location now. Just harpoon turret and looking in each direction. A slice and dice. There's 14 waves of combat, and I'm only at 7. We have a long way to go for this map, fellas. We're almost done wave 1. That's something. Okay, I think there's so much mana down here. The most awkward part about this map, by far, is just the traversal. It's so unbelievably massive, and I feel like it's just a lot of... Like, I have to learn the map. Like, I think if I learned the map... It's definitely doable. There's like there's so much like skill and like intelligence and game knowledge to this map specifically that I just absolutely am lacking in full. So that's, you know, a little bit of a huge issue. All right, this one is lacking a lot of the slice and dices. This is a great choke point for a slice and dice right there. I can even add another like harpoon up here. I feel like it's, you know, that one's so far back. That'll be the backup one. We'll go ahead and put a slice and dice over here. As you can see, this area is doing fantastic. We can go for an upgrade on the harpoons. They got hit, you know, 1 HP. I want it to be nice and healthy. Okay, this is kind of sick because this is actually the first... This is, I'm pretty sure, the first wild, like, flaming slice and dice shield that I've ever seen. I've never seen one just, like, drop as an item. I'm pretty sure. So that's actually, I don't know, really cool. Okay, I'm real low on defense units here. So the protection for this crystal is just going to be double harpoon, I think. Double harpoon plus 1 slice and dice here. Is every other crystal... to be fair, every other crystal is like slice and dice, harpoon, like totally protected. So I feel mostly okay with kind of this being the weak one. This being the weak, you know, maybe crystal that needs to be a little more protected. So I'll have to just keep an eye on it. That is max defense units for me. So now I can pump everything into upgrades, though, which is at least kind of nice. I want all these harpoons to be as upgraded as possible in this weak section. All right, there's still one more chest to collect, but I'm going to go ahead and start this way since we're probably going to be doing this for quite a while. And I'm having trouble even getting to the right floor to get the chest on. So, you know what? I'm sure it's not going to be a quick... Dude, there's actually so many minions spawning. That's kind of crazy. So the chest, I think the chest is it lower ground or high ground from here? I feel like it might actually be lower. Maybe that's just copium. It might actually be higher ground. I don't know. Oh, the kobolds are scaring me. We're grabbing all this mana while we can. The aesthetics of this map are so sick, dude. It's giving hard Mordor vibes. I thought some of the maps already gave Mordor vibes, but this is just so sick. Oh, okay. I'm taking damage for no reason, though. Let me... Harpoons, help! Okay, I'll be fine. Just saw an ogre at one of my slice and dices doing a fair bit of damage. The question is, how do I actually get over to it? I saw the chest up there actually as well, but it's so high up. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to work my way up there. Let me grab this mana though while I'm at this quick location. Seems like I should be good. This thing took some damage though. I might want to move this. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and sell this harpoon and move it upwards. Because, yeah, I feel like this slice and dice took some damage from the ogre, which is fine. But, yeah, there we go. Wave complete. Not too shabby. We'll get some upgrades into this harpoon. I feel like this harpoon was having issues shooting upwards at the minions up here. Which is only fair, but you know what? We've got to get it stronger. All right, up we go. I kind of just want to go ahead and start the next wave, but I don't know if that's too crazy or not. Pretty much the only thing I'm doing at this point is just running around doing upgrades. And the question becomes, like, how good are upgrades? I saw someone in, like, an old forum post say that upgrades weren't that good, but I don't know, man. They feel pretty good to me, but, you know, that could just be, like, I don't know, intuition. That doesn't mean it's correct, so I don't know. I'm going to take the time. I'm going to be patient. I'll grab all the upgrades for now. Since this map just takes so unbelievably long to, you know, run around and do everything, that's a really good sword. Oh, man. That's tempting to grab and finally replace Chris L with, but it's kind of tragic at the same time. I'd lose a lot of HP on my guys that I'd have to upgrade, but that is a good sword, man. Oh man, do I really switch it out right now though is the question? I think it might be time. This one hurts. I'm sorry, Chris L. Thanks for watching. I'm sure you'll get another piece of gear named after you. That one will be forever named after you, but this sword is... I think this sword is too good to pass. I'm going to head over to the forge before we start as well and go do some level ups on this sword. It's finally time. And you know what? I'm down for a new pace of scenery. Sometimes looking at the same sword, same gear, you know, same visuals on your character can just be enough to bore you. It's good to shake things up sometimes. What I probably should do is just start from the very top of the map, get all of the chests on the very top section, and then slowly make my way down. That's probably the best way to not miss out on any of the chests, and then be looking upward and being like, okay, now I've got to climb. All right, we made it over to the Defender's Forge. Let's go ahead. You know what? I think this sword deserves it. We'll put some XP, some levels into it. I'll put some into HP. Probably a fair bit into HP. I feel like HP is kind of what I'm lacking right now. I mean, I don't know. I have 274 into damage, 172 into HP. Do I just want to go more into damage? I feel like I've been a little bit of a damage hound recently. You know what? I like the idea of my weapon being the defense HP guy. I don't know why. I'm going to dump some mana into HP. So we're at 5 out of 36, 50k per level there, 61k, 75k. Going from 29 mil total mana to 28.6, 28.5, 28.4, 28.2, 28.1. Another level up would end up taking me below 28, which is not what I want. This puts me up to around the same HP as my other sword, as well as I have a ton more level ups to get, as well as a bunch of other stats that I didn't have previously. Also, I should check out my pet. Yes, I don't check my pet very often. Actually, it's like not quite at a level, but it almost is. Level 11 out of 75. We got a long way to go on that one. I'm scared to see the time frame on this map after, because I know it's just going to be absolutely disgusting. The amount of time I've spent walking around in build phase is going to be pretty foul. All right, but I think that's everything. Yeah, I'm putting some upgrades here and there. And everything, now that I got some HP upgrades, like middle of the building phase, everything thinks that it like needs heals now. So everything's a little low on HP, but that should be fine. I'm going to jump into combat phase 9 out of 14. We have a long way to go. I'm probably going to start spamming through a little bit more since, I mean, it just takes so long. Like I do want to be, you know, careful and everything, yada, yada, but it just takes so long to go get all the chests because I just don't know the map yet. I'm going to try to not take damage this wave for the extra XP boost. I think it should actually be somewhat easy. Let's keep track. I'm starting this wave at 3.85 million XP. Let's see what I end up at the very end. All right, there we go. Another wave complete. Wasn't even difficult by any means. I was just kind of going around the map farming for screenshots for thumbnails, honestly, as the wave was completing. So definitely not too hard. Gotta pump upgrades wherever possible. I'm probably should have pressed G here. You know what? Let's do it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be dumb. I probably should have grabbed the mana before it disappeared off the floor. That was okay. That was not my smartest move, but that's okay. I'm gonna pump upgrades wherever possible. I'll grab chests here whenever possible. Wait, what did I get my XP up to? Sorry. So bottom left hand corner, I went from 3.85 up to 3.96. It's like 11. What is it? 110k. Something like that mana. Oh man, math is not my strong suit, but yeah, really good mana is is the TLDR. So at that rate, will I get enough to get a level up here? Probably, right? If I'm doing my math correct, I think I might, which is really cool. Level 71 should be imminent. Look at the map, dude. Look at how intense that is. Holy, dude. This is gonna sound kind of silly, but honestly, once you have all the towers set up, it's actually a pretty fast map. Everything rolls pretty smoothly once you have all the towers set up. Since, you know, I feel like the waves themselves and the monsters themselves aren't actually that hard. It's more so the difficulty of the map. Like I said earlier, the difficulty of this map is just the sheer size of it is unbelievable. And properly getting around to everything is really tough. The choke points are actually pretty easy in my opinion, since you just kind of defend the crystals themselves. There's the level up I was talking about. Awesome. Glad I was able to just barely achieve that. But yeah, like the choke points are pretty easy. It's not actually that difficult of a map per se. It's just the sheer size of it, and the setup is just, it just takes so long to do that. Let's take care of this level up. I'm probably just pumping into, I kind of feel like on a map like this, AoE actually becomes really good. 8 points to spend here, which is really cool. I'm gonna go damage, damage, maybe attack rate. We'll split this level up. 1 damage, 1 HP, make it 275, 185. We'll pump 3 into here to make it 195, and then we'll put 3 into AoE, make it so we're almost all in increments of 5, almost. And then continuing on, I'm gonna go ahead and just start the next wave. Let things roll out. See how it happens. I'm gonna go grab the chests where possible, like the ones up here, the double chests. This is also probably the map where I'm, like, for the first time, seeing a little bit of lag. I don't have the best computer in the world, you know. I did just upgrade within the past year or so to a GTX 3050, which is by far the best graphics card I've ever had. I went from a 1050 Ti. Yeah, you see me lag a little bit there. I went from a 1050 Ti to a 3050, which was quite, you know, what is it, 2 generations or whatever of skip. Yeah, I'm getting a fair amount of lag here. What just happened? That's not good. What? How are so? Wait. Is it kobolds? What is happening here? Come on, don't do this to me. I've made it pretty far. Nothing went down. Is it just this? Is it kobolds that got through? What happened? I don't even know what caused damage. I assume it was kobolds that the harpoon didn't hit. That, I don't know. The slice and dice wasn't revved up enough to hit. What is hitting? No, come on, stop that. Come on, what's hitting the crystal? I think I'm gonna lose here. I don't even know what's on the crystal. Is it a wyvern? I'm dead, aren't I? Man, what was even one goblin? One goblin got through and I lost to it. Oh, it's just one of those days. One goblin, one goblin is all it takes. I spent honestly less time, but 23 minutes in build. I almost don't believe that. That felt so much longer. Maybe it just felt so long because it was so much of me just running around doing almost nothing. I guess it was only like 3 waves of combat for that. I don't know, man. You know what? One goblin, huh? One goblin. You know what? We got a level up though. We got a level up. We got over 31 million mana. We got a new sword. Still a lot of progress this episode, to be totally honest. Even though I'm frustrated about it, I explored an incredibly beautiful new Dungeon Defenders map that I had never explored before. I learned about the vents, I learned about the gems, the crystals, everything, all the new stuff. You know what? I'm happy with this. Okay. I'm grumpy I lost. I'm grumpy I lost to one Gubrin. But at the end of the day, I think I'm actually happy with this episode. So hopefully you guys are happy with it as well. I had a lot of fun, a lot of genuine emotion, and just crazy stuff happening. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to see daily Dungeon Defenders content, either until 1,000 subs, or I just physically can't keep up with it with my schedule. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno.